Gautam Adani on the FPO. A quick check of some of the other headlines this evening. The Securities Appellate Tribunal has set aside market regulator SEBI's 625 crore rupee disgorgement order against the National Stock Exchange in the co-location case. Now, the tribunal has said the NSE has to pay only 100 crore rupees to the SEBI Investor Protection Fund for failing to perform its due diligence. It's also ordered that both former NSE chairman Ravi Narayan and former managing director Chittu Ramakrishna failed in their duty. Disgorgement can't be made from their salaries. Air Vistara says it's reported a profit in the December quarter, marking its first ever profit since it was launched 8 years ago. However, the profit number excludes unrealized foreign currency loss and non-operating income. The airline says its revenue has crossed $1 billion in the first 9 months of this fiscal. Mercedes-Benz Global CEO tells CNBC-TV18 in an exclusive interview that the India-EU FTA could be the catalyst for the auto giant, adding that India was the fastest growing market in 2022 and will be a key driver for engineering and innovation in all Mercedes cars for the future.
One factor that will decide that, because it's about economics, is also what do the free trade agreements look like between the different markets, your target export markets. Can we reduce barriers for trade, import and export in both directions? Those are things that where maybe policymakers can also look to, let's say, act as a catalyst to make that happen.
Well, that is the global CEO of Mercedes. On to a CNBC-TV18 exclusive. Union Minister for State for Electronics and Information Technology, Rajeev Chandrasekhar, says India's digital economy will touch $1 trillion over the next few years, with electronic production and exports doubling every year. In a conversation with CNBC-TV18's Ritu Singh, Chandrasekhar said he does not see the startup momentum slowing down due to macro factors, but says there will be a pricing correction in the traditional consumer tech space. Listen in.
I think what is happening is the traditional consumer tech, the startups that were innovating around the internet in these consumer tech franchises may be plateauing out in terms of the numbers of startups in that space. And certainly in that space, there is a pricing correction that we are seeing as investors, based on global trends, reevaluate what the pricing and valuation expectations are.
Well, that is Rajeev Chandrasekhar. We will head